Hi guys, it's Land Matters with Lynda. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more informative land tips. So today I just want to ask a question. Is buying a land great for you? You know, I get to see lots of people who are not keen about buying landed properties because they're like, Lynda, it's just a land. There's no water, there's no electricity, there's not even a house address. It's just one piece of space, you know, out there. And there's some others that see a land and they're pretty much interested and they're like, oh Lynda, I'm interested in these landed properties. You know, this brings me to my point. There are two sets of people that buy land. The first set of people buy lands, you know, and build on it. So they buy a land and they go ahead and build a house, they build an office space, a park, a mall, you know, just about anything for either residential or commercial or even industrial reasons. And this gives value to your property because whatever you do on the land actually, you know, amounts to some form of value. The second set of people are those who buy a land not for building purposes. So they buy a land and they sit on it. By sitting on it, I mean they buy a land and they give it a long time for the land to get capital appreciation, because for this set of people, land represents an excellent, you know, long-term investment. Now, an undeveloped plot of land represents a store of value and is also a stable asset. And you know, whatever happens to the area where your land is located has capacity to improve the value of the land. So let's take for instance Dangote refinery located in Ibejuleki. A lot of investors actually go into Ibejuleki because of the catalyst, you know, the growth catalyst in that area that shows that there's possibility of growth. Dangote refinery, for instance, is located in Ibejuleki. Dangote refinery is set to worth about $3 billion. That's 4 trillion naira. Dangote refinery is located on an expanse of land that is about 8 times bigger than the whole of Victoria Island. Dangote refinery is also said to have capacity to produce 65,000 barrels of crude oil a day. And what's more, currently we have about 20,000 workers currently engaged in the refinery, and it's said that it's going to shoot up to 80,000 people when the area comes buzzing. Now, if you have a plot of land, no, scratch that. If you have like 6 plots of land in an area like Dangote refinery, what do you think is going to happen to your land when the area comes buzzing with activities? Definitely your land will more than triple. So this brings me to my point. A landed property is a store of value. So imagine leaving your land for a very long period of time, like Warren Buffett advised. Give it 5 to 10 years. You might be able to turn up a huge profit. As I wrap up, and before you think that the land is not good for you, whenever you see a plot of land that you're interested in, call up a realtor, you know, ask about pricing, ask about payment terms, ask about the zoning laws, ask about what the plan of government is, and also what you know, what private individual projects are coming to this area, because you never know. Owning a land might just be the beginning of something really huge for you, and trust me, I dare say that it is one of the best investments you can make. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles at Land in Nigeria on Instagram and Facebook, and I hope you enjoyed watching this series. We have lots of landed property offers available from 700,000 naira to about 35 million naira. So call us if you're interested in one of these offers and we'll schedule a free inspection for you. Thank you for joining me on today's series and have an amazing day. Bye.